Educators with Kimmi. How's it going, everyone? For those of you who do not know, just a brief intro. I am Kimmi, your number one notary educator, all things notary, notaryeducatorsllc.com. Today is story time. Always dropping gems. I got to learn from me so you don't have the same things happen to you out in the notary streets. Or if you have these things happen, you'll know how to handle it, okay? So I do have a little story for you. We'll let YouTube do his thing. Hey, Drea, what's up? What's up? How's it going? We'll let YouTube notify everybody that we are live in the flesh. And what's going on? Yeah, so y'all know I always got a story. Hey, Lori W, what's up? What's up, people? Always got a story because it's always something crazy happening out here in what they call these notary streets. How's everybody doing? So I'm going to get right into it. For those who join later, they can check it out from the beginning. Let's see who else is here. How's everybody going? We got a lot of people in mentorship here today. This is great. This is great. How's it going? What's new? What's new? Anything going on you guys want to talk about, feel free to drop it in the chat. We can discuss some things. I'm just trying to do something on my little channel here right quick. All right, here we go. So let's do it. So just cold even for Chicago. I can imagine, right? I love me some Chicago. I was there back in April last year. No, I was there in October. I forgot October. I've been there twice last year. Yeah, my friend had an anniversary party there last year, so I was there for that. And then I was there just hanging out with her. So in April or May. So we're going to get right into it. Everybody else can catch it up later. Catch up, whatever. So I want to say hey and welcome again to everyone. So listen. So I was at a signing. And you can tell me if this ever happened to you. I was at a signing and everything's going well. And my people are signing their documents. I signed, but it was one more person that had to sign. So when he comes over to the table, you won't believe what he signs the paper with. I was sitting there like, as I was doing my double check, that's why I always say double check your work. Because I didn't catch it when he first did it. Because when he pulled out the item that looked like a pen, I just said, oh, cool, he's getting ready to sign a document for me. But little did I know he actually signed it with pencil. Can you sign a document with pencil? Yes or no? 1 for yes, 0 for no. Can you sign a document with pencil? Drea said, not a marker. Girl, it wasn't even a marker. He used a pencil. So he had a real fancy pencil, and it looked like an ink pen. It looked like an ink pen. Yes, correct. Michelle, Andrea, Lori, no, you cannot sign with a pencil. Let me cut that off. Sorry. I'm technically still open. So, yeah, he pulls out this fancy looking pen. And I was like, when he pulls it out, I said, oh, that's a cute ink pen. Huh, it was actually a pencil. So, again, that is not acceptable. So, we're going to talk about some things you never, ever, ever, ever do with documents, okay? When it comes to signing documents, we're going to go over a few, okay? And I did this video a long time ago, but I'm like, I think we need to do it again. So the first thing is we never sign documents with pencils, okay? We never, ever, ever sign documents using pencil. And some people may say, oh, well, it's dark. Because actually the way his pencil mark looked, the writing, I thought it was a pen at first. And I did a double take. That's why you always double check your work. Always double check your work. So I'm looking at it, and it was a pencil. So you never sign in pencil, okay? Number two. You never, ever, ever, ever use whiteout, okay? Ever. If the client makes a mistake, the process is to, if you're doing a long signing, you take their copy, because you should always have 2 unless otherwise instructed to do so differently. You always have 2. You take their copy, the clean copy like I like to call it, and swap it out with the bad copy where the mistake was made, okay? But you never, ever, ever use whiteout. We don't use correction tape, okay? All of these different things that people want to do with documents to make it look right. Okay, that's not acceptable. So we're not using correction tape. We are not using whiteout. Again, the process would be, if you have to correct something, you take the client's copy. If you have two. If you don't have two, which has happened to me before, the client may have brought you one document, right? And they make a mistake or you make a mistake. Now you have to do a scratch out. If you have to correct something, the best way to correct it, if you don't have a second copy, is you're going to draw a thin line, very thin line through it, and initial it. Okay, that's how we're making copy corrections. Okay, so we are never, ever using whiteout. And we also don't just draw all over it, making it look crazy too. When I say that, don't take the ink pen and just go crazy trying to hide what happened. Just a little thin line, just a thin line, okay? Then initial it. Some people like to date it, but you don't have to unless your state says you do. And most of them don't require that, okay? So I just want to talk about that. Also, when it comes to documents, you always print two sets unless instructed otherwise. Unless instructed otherwise, you always print two. Now, there's a company that has gotten a little creative. We won't say slick, we'll say creative. So back in the day, it would be like print two sets, one for you, one for the client. But what they realize that, hey, notaries are asking for more money, right? They're asking for more money when you tell them to print two sets. So they have you print one set, and within that one set is the copy for the client. So it'd be like 3 sets of documents within there. 2 need to be executed, and then 1 needs to be given to the client. So, are they being slick? Tomato, tomato. You know what I'm saying? But I say being slick because I was like, well, where's the client's copy? And the instructions are very clear. Do not print 2. Okay, do not print 2. What questions do you all have for me while I am here tonight? Even if you're in mentorship, you might have a question. Feel free to ask. So this, this my other job is YouTube. So what other questions do you have? So anyway, so we talked about a few things not to do, okay? And that whiteout thing is a big one too, and correction tape, because I've seen that. So we are not doing any of those things, okay? You always want to double check your instructions, again, because some documents are required to be signed in black ink. Okay, double check your instructions. Some of them require blue ink. So in your notary bag, what color ink pens do you think you should have at all times? At all times, what color ink pens should you have at all times? If you said blue and black, you would be correct. Okay, we always want to have both. You always want to have both. It should never be a case where I only have blue because I thought that was, no, yes. Hey Perry, what's up? How are you? Yes. So see, my people know. They knew that probably before they started mentorship, but they know. If you know, you know. So anyway, but you always want to have blue and black. We missed you last night too. Where were you guys at? Some of you were not there yesterday, but I hope you caught the replay because Alexis was talking about, she was talking about bookkeeping. And Perry, you the one asked for that session last night. She was talking about bookkeeping. Yeah. So, hey, all is well. Great to see you. Yeah. Cool. You too. You too. Always, always. So, yeah, work meeting went way over. Okay. All right. Well, catch the replay, though, because it was good. It really was. So, what other questions do we have? I missed the email announcement. Well, whenever you don't get the email, which you should be getting now, you can always just go to your course library. This is for mentorship people. Go to the course library, and I always put the Zoom link there too. So there's 3 or 4 ways that you can get the Zoom. I hate when people miss it. So also put it in your calendar. That's what I was telling them last night. Go through the calendars at notaryeducatorsllc.com. It's right on the front page. I send it out as many times as I can. Put those dates in your calendar so you know when the meetings are coming up, because you don't want to miss it. That's a crucial part of your mentorship, is making sure that you come to the meetings, and especially one that you asked for. Look, Perry, you asked for that session, so that was all about you last night. So that's what we try to do, though, to take suggestions from the group to see what it is that you need, you know. So I'm typing. Let me quit that. Okay, here we go. So what other questions can I answer for you too for tonight? Okay. Oh, let me go over a couple more things we never do with documents when it comes to writing on them. Okay. Never use red. Never use red. Never use red. Never use red. Okay. And again, you want to check your ink pen before your client starts signing, because this looks like it could be red ink, right? But it could be black, because they have cute little containers now. So this could be black ink. This does happen to be red because I have another project that I do. So this, I use red for that. But you should never be using signing documents with red ink. You should never be signing with a magic marker. I had people come up with magic marker. Now, if they come with, the most common thing people will do is signing with a pencil. And I don't know where on God's green earth they think that was okay to sign with a pencil. I don't know where that came from. Unless we're going back to school or something. But you never sign with a pencil, okay? Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, you never sign with pencil. Okay? So you got to make sure you double check your work. And the way I caught that day is, again, because I was watching my client and I double check my work. I always double check my work. Let me quit working on this because I'm not focused, and that's not good. Don't kill me, y'all. I'm trying to work on the thumbnail too at the same time. They say you cannot really multitask. Okay, I digress. So what questions do you all have for me tonight while I am here? What's going on? What's going on? So I had to have that client, erase it and sign it with the ink pen. In that case, it was erasable. And it was so funny because when he first did it, I said, oh, Lord, what are we about to do? I was able to, like I said, he was able to erase it. So we was able to, get the assignment completed. But always double check your work too. When I do my double check, that's how I catch a lot of stuff. Doing my double check. Terry J. Hey, Terry J says, how do I get help with getting a landing page and be able to take payments through it? So you can either set it up yourself. We do offer help with creating a website. Now we do have website services, so we can definitely help you with that. I think we're the most economical on the market, or you can try it yourself. Now I'm gonna tell you what to do for free. Always get your free option. Is GoDaddy is very easy to maneuver. You could always go to Google Sites. Now has a free landing page or website. Google Sites, I believe that's still free. Square, but that's not free, I don't think. But Square has a little landing page. So there are a lot of ways to get you a little landing page. Depending on how much you're going to be paying, though, I might would just go ahead and get me a website from GoDaddy. You get the cheapest one, and you'll be able to take payments on there too. So that's what I would think about. Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and get it if you're going to start there. You don't need a landing page to start your business. Just FYI, that's not a requirement. Eventually, I would like you to have one, but it's not a requirement. What other questions do you all have tonight while I am live? So today I had an inspection job that I did. I just completed that. And it took way longer than it needed to. I should have been at that assignment 20 minutes. I was there 45. So I was having a fit. Oh, you're welcome, Terry J. Thank you. My pleasure. And if you can't just figure it out and get it completed, we'd love to help you with it. We are offering website services, so check out the packages that we offer. And now too, we actually have a lot of templates. The templates are doing pretty well. I was a little frightened of my templates at first that we created, but they're really cute. So if you need your business card, your flyer, and all that, and you don't feel like being bothered trying to figure it out, we already got it completed for you. It's editable. You just download it and take you straight to Canva. We picked all free options. So you can do it right on Canva through our template. We already got everything made up for you. So you can check out the templates too at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Terry J said, okay, Elena. Hey, Elena, how are you? Or is it Eliana? Welcome. So I did change the name of the channel to Notary Educators with Kimmi because I'm trying to unite the brand And this is something that you all want to consider too as you're doing your business. I heard somebody in our Facebook group, not Facebook, our mentorship group is thinking about starting a YouTube channel. So I would say, oh, thank you, Lori W. Yeah, I would say try to have your brand united, okay? And we talk about naming your business quite a bit. I'm gonna do a whole video on that because that is the biggest thing people have a problem with. I have one out there already, but I think we gotta talk about it again. I think we gotta talk about it again. So for me, I wanted to brand everything together. So Notary Educators is of course my training company, right? So we have Notary Educators, and I had Notary Life with Kimmi, which is how everything got started. But now I wanted to be at a point. 2025 has brought about a lot of changes. So anyway, so now my channel is called, and I went through a little anxiety when I changed it the other day. When I was on the live, I said, oh, I think I'm gonna change it. And then I changed it to Notary Educators, and I said, oh, I gotta have my name in there somewhere. I have to. So I put Notary Educators with Kimmi. So I end up loving that. And for those of you who may be brand new, I am a Notary Educator, the number one, not the only one, but number one. No, just kidding. If you don't think you're the best, who else is going to tell you that? You know, and I do a great job. I'm pretty excited about what our people are accomplishing. I love that I'm able to teach in a way people understand. And I'm just excited to be a part of the notary space. It's been life-changing for me. I've helped other people change their lives. People are building confidence, gaining confidence. You know, my new thing now, take control of the signing table or it will take control of you. So I can't trademark every saying that I have, but, you know, questions equal money. It's not that complicated. So, I mean, you know, I can't trademark everything, but I got quite a few of them. Let's see. Ileana says, you said right secret time. I'm blessed. Oh, great. Yeah, that's why I was saying, if you don't have time to feel like creating all this stuff and you want it simple, easy peasy, check out the templates. Because templates, it does make your business look a little classier instead of just trying to hodgepodge something together. So check those out. Terry J says, I love the glasses. They look great on you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a new look for me too. I got these last year because I'm typically a square rectangle kind of person because of my cheeks. But these don't actually sit on my cheek. I got them at America's Best and I actually fell in love with them myself. So I do thank you. Lori W says, yes, she's number one. I appreciate it, y'all. I do. What other questions do y'all have for me tonight? Let's talk about it. I'm here for a little bit. This is my time for you. I'll tell you about the mentorship program while we wait. While I wait for your questions. The mentorship program is only $47. For those of you who don't even know what the mentorship program is, the mentorship program is an all-inclusive program. It's just like a Netflix for notaries, but it includes a live training piece. So every week we have a live session, even if it's 5 weeks in the month. We do a live training session. And even during the holiday time, we do a training session because your bills don't stop. So I want you to be business bosses. And that means sometimes you got to work through. But I don't do it on the holiday, but I do it the week of. I don't cancel just because of the holiday. But we do a session the week of, though. We're going to get those sessions in there. So anyway, the mentorship program, though, consists of 14 or 15 courses. You got wedding officiant, apostille, general notary work, loan signing, everything that is covered just about in the notary space, remote online notary. We have a course on it that it's a complete library. Then we have the replays that we have done deeper dives into these topics, so you can watch those. It's tip sheets. I just had those revamped. Did anybody see the new tip sheets that are in the mentor program? Did anybody see the new tip sheets? And if you saw the old ones, so I just had those revamped and they look really good. I think I had all of them done. I hope I didn't miss any, but I just had the tip sheets. So like we have the Notarize Like a Pro course, A to Z. Teaches you how to properly do your acknowledgments, your jurats, how to administer an oath, how to price your services course. We have the tax course, all these different courses. Most of them have a tip sheet that goes with it too. Lori W says, I'm preparing for retirement, which will never truly happen since being a notary is my life phase 2 plan. That's cool. That's cool. I love it. And I like the fact that you're able to have a second act, so to speak. I'm actually doing that. I started in banking, and I've been in insurance. I worked at the hospital. I remember when I was going to do my hospital job, and everybody was like, Kim, what you gonna do at the hospital? What you gonna do? I said, I don't know, but I'm going to work at the hospital. My sister worked at the hospital, and she worked 2 days a week, like 2 12s. And that's what I was looking for at the time, just to have more freedom. And I was like, I'm going to work at the hospital. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I was going to work at the hospital. And I did go there, and I worked for 8 years at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. Shout out, Choa. So, if you know, you know. That's the #1 children's hospital. Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. I love working there. If I had to go back to work today, it would be back at Choa. I love the only reason I left there because I started my business. Yeah, I love working there. I was there 8 years, and then prior to that, I was at the bank for 10. So I've changed careers quite often. All the jobs I have had led me up to my notary job. Really, I was a notary before, but I just didn't know you could make money, and a lot of people don't know you can make money. It's still a best kept secret because they don't know how to price their services. And when people say, well, you shouldn't be charging anyway because it's a public service, yeah, I disagree with that. I disagree. I'm a public servant, but I'm also a business owner. Okay? And the two can go together very nicely. Okay. Let's see. Elena says, is it one time $49 or monthly? It's actually $47, and that's monthly. You can quit at any time. You can cancel. Cancellation is very easy. I don't know why people always you don't even have to tell me you're canceling, really. I mean, people do want to say, I'm canceling. It's okay. We're going to still be friends. The program is still going to operate. So you can cancel at any time. It's $47 monthly. It includes all of the trainings that I just talked about. E-fingerprinting, apostille. Even apostille is included. That course alone, typically, anywhere you go, is going to be $300 for apostille training. But yeah, your girl included it in the mentorship. Okay, just because that's how I roll. And it's a great course. I wrote it myself. So I have a wedding officiant course. I have the apostille course. Loan signing agent. Alexis wrote that. We have the Google My Business training. I mean, check it out. I really can't even go into details. A lot of times now people want to call me and say, hey, I don't know what I should take. It's very simple. Read the website. Everything is there. I break it down for you. You just need to choose. Do you want to do self-paced? Learn at your own pace. I give you the information. Or do you want to learn it and at the same time have membership? It's really that simple. We're not even doing class trainings anymore right now. No class trainings. No, not even one-on-ones anymore right now. I love doing group training. So right now, Notary Educators is not doing any more one-on-ones. We also are not doing any, let me cut this fan off. We are not doing any one-on-ones, and we are not doing any classes right now. Just the mentorship program. And we are enjoying the mentorship program. So I have to do stuff that I enjoy too. One-on-one has never been my forte. It's just not. I did them. I do them. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. And I'm not saying I'll never do them again, but for this year, that's not the direction we're headed. We actually kind of stopped doing one-on-ones when I rolled out this program last July. There might have been one or two that got through the cracks, but no. And people are being successful. I mean, we have to learn to grow up, and we can teach you, by means of the videos, and then we come in and fill in the gaps for you. But you can't get everything anyway in 2 hours. You just can't. It takes time. It takes time to learn the business. And somebody put in my comments while I'm on my little tangent, and I'm waiting on your questions or whatever. I'll see your questions. I'm going to get them. Hold on. They put in here, because we did Stop Being Afraid in 2025. No more excuses. No more excuses. People say, well, training costs $400. It does. It still can cost you $700 with monthly payments of $400 per payment. Not with me, but I do see it. I know it's out there, so I know how much training costs. But that's not an excuse anymore. Notary Educators, it's $47 per month. And that covers everything you need, literally A to Z. Notary Signing Agent is included. And it's not no watered down course. These are our real courses that we were selling for $200, $300, $500. These are our real courses. real courses. It's not just a watered down 2 slide thingy. These are real courses. So people ask all the time, well, how are you able to do that? How are you making money? I always compare it. My new illustration when it comes to, and people ask, is really no one's concern. I mean, I made a business decision. I own Notary Educators. Okay. So we made a business decision. That's what we were going to do last July. I have no regrets. It's been the best thing we did. And it helps so many people. I mean, I get so many people that say, Kimmi, I could not afford your $500 package. My most expensive package was $477, and that included everything. So people say I couldn't afford that, and that's cool. I get that. So now there's no excuses for 2025. There's not. We get our hair done, we get our nails done, we get our eyebrows done, we get massages, we get all of that. So I'm not backing down on that price. I'm just not. If you cannot afford it, then you might need to self-teach. And there's nothing wrong with that either. I self-taught, and I did pretty well. It just takes longer. What I learned in 3 years, I can give it to you in 40 minutes. Even what happened with these examples I gave you earlier. Now you don't if somebody signs in a pencil, you're going to be more alert, making sure what they're signing with, right? Because of tonight. Let's see some of these questions. So anyway, check out the program. Terry J says, does it include ink fingerprinting? Yes, it does. Even the ink fingerprinting course is included. Everything literally you need, A to Z. A to Z. Now, the templates are not included. The templates are not. So you have to get the templates. That's the only thing separate in your website, okay? But we do have the course again on Google My Business, how to build out your Google page. Jay Lovett says, hey, Kimmi, how are you? I'm great. How about you? Do I need to create a brochure with my business cards? Do I need to create a brochure? I don't have a brochure, but you can do a flyer. You can make one on Canva yourself. Or again, we have the flyer within the template packages that we created. So yeah, I don't think you have to have, I never pass out brochures. I don't. I always just take my business cards. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all what happened today. So my job I had tonight, I gave my client a card when I first met him. I talked about that a few weeks ago, that whenever I meet anybody, I always hand them a card. Hello, I'm Kimberly. Here's my card. And some people say, well, I don't need to get business cards because those are old fashioned. I got to, what is that thing called? Pop or something? Electronic. People want an old fashioned business card. It's still very professional. So I handed him my card. I said, hi, I'm Kimberly. And I gave him my card. So then later on, I was sitting at the table and I said, oh, I think I gave you my card, right? And he was like, yes. And I had another one sitting on the table and I gave it to him. And you know what he said? He said, thank you for not being stingy with your business cards. I was like, oh, so it must be a thing. People might not even want to give out a card. I don't have any more. I ordered them by 2,000 at a time. I showed y'all that. I ordered, because I give out business cards like candy. Okay? 2, 3, 4. Each person get at least 3. At least. Now, the only reason he didn't get 3 this time, because when I first met him, I was actually talking to somebody else. So I was multitasking, and I'm handing him the card while I'm talking to the other person about his transaction. So that's what happened. So he was like, thank you for not being stingy with the business card. So again, I'm going to encourage you. You might be starting out so you don't order 2,000. Okay. 2,000 cost me, I think it was $69 with coupons, or 68, something like that. Always have a coupon when you go to Vistaprint. That's who I use, Vistaprint. So I got 2,000 business cards. Okay. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I didn't like the dark color that I had on the business card. So I called Vistaprint. They actually walked through with me to straighten out to give me another card. And they gave me another set for free. So I got 4,000. So I'm passing them out like candy now. I'm like, here, you get a card. You get a card. You get a card. 3 or 4 at a time. All right. Terry J said, what again does the membership include? Everything. So check out the website, Terry J. Notarize like a pro. Specialty notary services. Your general notary work. It also includes estate/trust packages. I didn't even talk about that. That's why I said you got to look at the website. You got the estate/trust, and that's if you want to start working in nursing homes, working with attorneys. I even have an attorney script in there, like a letter, and included in that course. So again, these are not watered down versions or YouTube videos. These are real courses that are designed to help you do your business, okay? Israel says, I can't wait to get started. Elena says, I can't wait to get started. Yeah, we be looking for you, girl. Pete Pablo, 1999 says, I can be a legal certified notary. Now, what does that mean? If you can get commission to your state, tell me what that means, okay? Lori W says, I will agree with Kimmi. I am in the mentor program and it is all included. Come join us. It really is all inclusive, right, Lori? That's so funny. When I first rolled it out, it did not include live membership when I started back in July. Okay. When I started back in July, it was only the courses. And the people were like, you gonna let us watch all your stuff for $39.99. At that time, it was $39.99. You gonna let us watch all your courses. And people didn't believe me. I was like, yeah. I prayed about it. Not gonna lie, I was scared. I said, oh, I'm letting these people, I said the same thing to myself. It was my idea. And I said the same thing. I said, wait a minute, I'm gonna let these people watch all my stuff for $39.99 that I put all my blood, sweat, and tears in. But again, I always think about the people. And I knew people was having difficult times financially too, seriously. And it ain't like I'm sitting on the gold mine at all. I work very hard. I got 4 jobs, okay? And my husband worked too. We work. We are very much working people. We are not just YouTubers, okay? So all that being said, when I rolled out the initial program, people loved it. They were like, really? But I told my husband, I said, I really want people to go next level. And the only way you're going to go next level for real is having a notary educator in your back pocket. Seriously. Because you can watch as many courses as you want, but sometimes you actually just have to talk to somebody. So the way you talk to us is not you just pick up the phone and call me, because I am running my own notary business. That's what I'm wearing my shirt tonight. Always advertising. Always advertising. Now I just ordered a notary educator shirt. I'm waiting on that to come. So you'll probably see more of that. But this is my actual business shirt. I just love it. And the reason I don't have this in notary educators is because our colors are yellow. I don't know that the bling will show up. So it's coming though. Something's coming. I don't know what. Anyway, so yeah, then I told my husband, I said, I really want to offer a live component to the mentorship, and I didn't know how to make that work. So again, you don't just pick up the phone and call me, or pick up the phone and call Alexis. We have a group chat, which is also included in membership. I didn't even talk about that. So with the group chat though, you start your questions over there. If we feel like we need to call you, we'll call you, because we're not going to just call you and say, okay, you could ask me what color should my logo be. I don't have time for that. No, but now you can put it in the group chat and everybody can help you together. Each one teach one. And we are a very nice community over there. So if you have some questions like that, and we'll chime in. But I don't have time to answer everybody's color questions, or, you know, do you like my name of my business? I don't mind in the group chat, but I can't call you and we just talk about the name of your business. Okay. Actually, we had somebody in the group the other day. It took a life of its own. Everybody was trying to help this person find a name for their business. I got to find out, did he pick a name yet? So that was interesting. So we do help each other in the group though, which is really nice. So yeah, think about coming to join us. Ileana says, wow, LOL, I'm in payment $75 for postcards and business cards $150 each. Wow, LOL, I'm paying $75 for postcards and business cards $150 each. Oh, you're paying $75? Where are you getting your stuff from, Eliana? I always get everything from Vistaprint. That sounds like you're overpaying. Okay. I don't know, but I get everything from Vistaprint, and again, I always have a coupon. You can Google Vistaprint coupons, okay, and something will pop up. Okay. Yeah. Emmanuel says, can I join the group? Yeah, you can join the group. Hold on, let me go back. Let's go back. Terry J says she's joining tonight. Okay, we'll look forward to seeing you. The Black Oracle says, greetings. Where are you located? In Tennessee? What city? No, I'm actually in Georgia. I'm in Georgia, and I teach all 50 states. All 50 states. And how is it that you can teach all 50 states, you may ask? People say that all the time. Because all of your documents are not going to originate. For example, if you're in Tennessee, all of your documents are not going to come from Tennessee. You're going to have people internationally coming to you for a notary. Even if you're doing apostilles, especially. People may be visiting Tennessee. They're coming from California. Do you tell that person, oh no, you got to go back to California to get that notary. completed? No. Or you have to go back to Ohio. No, they're in your state in front of you. You need to know how to process that document. And if you don't know how to process it, that's when you need training. Because you can notarize any document. And that's how I teach you how to notarize anything. Okay? Number one educator. Don't forget that. Now, do I know everything? No. But if I don't know, I'm going to find out for you. And we're going to find out together. Okay? I always tell this story. One time I had a client call me. She was like, yeah, I need to get a codicil. And I was like, oh, what? And I'm sitting there like, what's a codicil? And I'm Googling as she talking on my phone. I'm like, what? I said, oh, yes, ma'am, I can help you with that. So I had to look it up. I had never heard the term before. No one ever even talked about it. I do talk about it in estate training also. But no one had ever talked about that before. So I was like, what's a codicil? What's a codicil, people that are here right now? Tell me what a codicil is right quick. Can somebody tell me what a codicil is? I'm going to come back for these comments. What's a codicil? Come on. What's a codicil? If you don't know, do some research right quick. What's a codicil? Codicil. C-O-D-I-C-L. What is it? Codicil. What is it? The link to join is notaryeducatorsllc.com to join membership. They said we need more men in the group. We do. We have about 5 men. They just don't come out. Last night, 2 did, but they wouldn't show their face or participate. So we do have about 5 men. And we need more notaries, actually. More men notaries. I'm trying to get Jeffrey to come on. So a codicil, one more second. What is it? And I'm going to tell you what it is if nobody tell me. What's a codicil? And then I'm going to get the rest of your comments. What is a codicil? Can somebody tell me what it is? If you did the estate training, you might know. Or if you don't know, look it up. What is it? That way you won't forget it. Now I'll never forget what it is. What's a codicil? No takers? 2 seconds. Codicil. What is it? What is a codicil? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. The Black Oracle says document that will change or revoke part of a will. Yes. Denise says it's used to change your will. Yes. Lori W. allows you to make changes to your will, so you will never forget what a codicil is. So when your client calls you now, looking for the gems, Black Oracle, I'm glad you looked it up. And that's what I want you to do. If you don't know something, look it up. Even in the group, I'm teaching you to be more resourceful. You don't have time to call me and say, hey, Kimmi, can I do a codicil? No, you need to be resourceful. So kudos to everybody that had to look it up. Okay? I'm not mad at that. Thank you for being honest. But I'm not mad at that. That's what I had to do. I'm the notary educator extraordinaire, and I didn't know what a codicil was. I had never heard of it before. Okay? Never heard of it. So kudos. Yeah, that's what I want you to be, resourceful. Get your money. And that might mean looking it up. Okay? That's exactly what a codicil, though. To make a change to a will. Very good. So that's the gem of the night. What's a codicil? Okay? All right, let's get your comments right quick. Here we go. Can I join the group? Yes, you can. We already talked about that. notaryeducatorsllc.com is open to all states. That's a good question. People always say, well, how's it open to all states? If you're a notary, you're a notary. If you're a notary. If you're a doctor, you're a doctor. You're a doctor. I always say, if you're a doctor, you don't have to work on a woman, man, baby, and all that. A body is a body. If you know what to do with it, you know how to be a doctor, okay? Now, can you specialize in some things? Yes. Even as a notary. All notaries don't do apostilles. All notaries don't do ink fingerprinting. All of them don't do I-9s. Now, I teach you to do all that because I believe in having a well-rounded business, okay? So I want you to be able to do all those things. Will you learn them all in one day? No. Do I have a course on all of them? Yes. And they're real courses. Again, they're not just watered down YouTube videos. Because my videos are not even watered down, okay? All right, let's get it. Emmanuel says, but I'm living in New York, just want to learn with you. You can learn with us. You can learn with us. Again, notaryeducatorsllc.com. All right? And doesn't matter what state you're in. I actually have a book for all 50 states. Each state has their own book. How to start your notary business in New York. How to start your notary business in Kentucky. How to Start Your Notary Business in Florida. Okay, every state got their own book. So check out the book if you have not. It's also available in Notary Educators. Eliana says it's for my tax business locally. Okay, I'll Google it. Okay, cool. Terry J says, I asked ChatGPT, it gave pretty good names for a business. Yes, you can do that. And always make sure no one else has your name. Okay? I was talking about one of my clients, and he had a name. He loved that name. He was attached to it. But somebody else had his name. Somebody else. And somebody else had your name. If I'm pulling up Snoopy Notary, and everybody in Florida got Snoopy Notary, but I'm in Michigan trying to say Snoopy Notary, and when I pull it up, the person in Florida pops up, I'm changing my name. Okay? Do a deep dive search before you pick a name, because if somebody else has it, I don't care if they're in a different state. Some people will say, well, they're in a different state. I don't think statewide. I think nationwide. Okay? Because people will call you to do apostilles, and if they're looking for a certain name and the other state pops up, it's not good. There's no way somebody should be pulling up my name. Well, I wouldn't mind if they pull up my name in another state, but I don't want to pull up their name and there's somebody looking for me. How about that? Okay, Denise says we need more men, and we do need more men. We got, like I said, we got 5, but they don't come out. The link is Notary Educators. So we got the topics there. What covered what that is. Nashville is my place. Nashville, White Castles, Dave Ramsey. Yes, that's my boy too, Dave Ramsey. Codicil, C-O-D-I-C. Is it I-C-L? Codicil. Starts with a C. C-O-D. Terry J says, you are correct. We have to be self-educators. Yeah, because even I can't give you everything. I try my darndest, though. I really do. I really do. Trakita, what's up? What's up? Hey, me too. We should learn together. So she's talking to the Tennessee people. Lori says, expand the section under Kimmi's picture, and it will show you all things Notary Educators with Kimmi. Great point. Emmanuel, any discount code to join the group? No, there is not. Nope. And I have thought about it before, but I don't think it's fair to the people that are in the group. I don't. And not to mention, that price is so low, Emmanuel, I'm not going to discount it. I can't. Now that I'll have to say a firm no on. Yeah, because it's already priced. I mean, you get 15 courses plus live training weekly for $47. If you find it somewhere else, let me know. We're not price matching. But I know you won't find that. And it's just the best program. I know that for a fact. I know that. So, yeah. But come on and learn with us. Again, it's no commitment. You know, we don't want you to leave. But you can leave at any time, though. You're not held prisoner, okay? A few more minutes. Any other questions you all have for me? Any other questions? Any other questions? I saw something pop up. The Black Worker Trakita. I've been looking for someone to train with. I would be happy to meet up. Okay, so y'all gonna try to train each other. That'd be good. Y'all be careful of meeting up, though. I'm just saying, I don't have anything to do with that, but I just always like people to be cautious. All right, this, you just gotta be cautious in the world we live in. But yeah, just be cautious. All right, what else? How long will it take me to be certified if I join? So, Emmanuel, you need to get your certification from your state first, okay? You don't have to join. You can always join. But I always say it's like driving a car and you ain't got a driver's license. You buy a car, but you don't have a driver's license. So I want you to have your commission first and then come and join mentorship. Okay? That's how I like you to do it. Does that cost me money in the long run? Not really, because if you're not ready for it, you're not ready for it. I want you to join when you're ready for it. I don't want anybody to do anything they don't want to do. Never, because it's more work for me. When you join mentorship, I want you to know that that's the best way you could be spending your money. That's the best $47 you're going to get for that month. Okay? So I don't want you joining just because. I don't. No, I don't. I don't want you joining just because when you make that decision, it needs to be. I'm just trying to say. Oh, okay, here we go. I wanted to see what Chat GPT would tell me about my video. I use Chat GPT for everything, y'all. Love it. So after you become commissioned in your state, though, to actually start executing everything that you're learning, I'm going to say allow yourself at least 30 to 60 days. At least 30. Depends on what kind of student you are, too. Because some people come in here and they get it, okay? I came late. What is the group name? Nakia? Hey, Nakia, what's up? What do you mean the group name? What are you referring to? What are you referring to? The name of the mentorship program is Notary Business Success Program 1. And then number 2, I changed the name of the channel to Notary Educators with Kimmi. If that's what you're referring to. If not, let me know. What else? Black Oracle, yes ma'am. Terry J, what logbook do you use for your ink fingerprinting? I have my own specialty journal that I created, and I think you all should check it out. So the specialty journal that I created is for your apostilles, it's for your ink fingerprinting, it's for when you do proctoring work, it's for anything that's actually not notary related. So that journal is really nice. You can find it also at Notary Educators under Notary Supplies, okay? Yeah, it's a really nice journal. So I actually created that because there wasn't anything on the market like that. So in that journal, I write my ink fingerprinting appointments. I write my I-9 appointments in there because that's not a notarial work. I include that in there. So yeah, anything that is not notary related goes in that specialty journal. So check it out. It's really nice. I just reduced the price of that too. Yeah. Chiquita says yes because other places are priced ridiculously. Yeah, I already know. Denise says, how long does it take to become certified usually? Denise Jenkins. So in your state, in Georgia, you can get your commission the same day. You just need 2 people to say that they know you and fill out the form. Now we have a test we have to take. Now we have a test that we have to take. And that test is simple. It's nothing new. I took the test before it was a requirement. But it's still not going to teach you how to run a business. So even if your state does offer a little training, I have people from California and they have an intense 6-hour training. They still got to train with us because we take you next level. Your training, any state is not going to teach you how to price. They're not going to teach you customer service. They're not going to teach you all the fundamentals that are required to have a successful business. They just don't. They ain't got time for that. They're not even worried about you creating a business out of this. You know, that's not what the notary role was designed for. But people just found out about it. Okay. All right. Nakia saying hi. Yep, in my cart on Amazon right now. Oh, great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Terry J says great. Linda, what are the steps to become a notary in Douglasville, Georgia? So you need to go to your state, and I'm going to encourage you to get to start your notary book in the state of Georgia. Let me show y'all what the book look like right quick. I always forget to have one here. But here's your book for Georgia. Start your notary business in the state of Georgia. It's a very quick read. Boom. It's going to tell you everything you need to start your book, your business. Florida, Indiana, every state has their own book, okay? So start there so you can get an overview of the business. I like you to have an overview. That's why I was saying earlier, don't just sign up for mentorship. I want you to know why you're signing up for mentorship. Sign up when you're actually ready to do your business or start learning the business, okay? That's the point of mentorship because you don't have to do the live aspect of it. A lot of people don't like the live training part. You would be surprised. I thought that was going to be a big seller. But a lot of people, some do, some don't. Some just want to learn at their own pace, at their own rate, and have access to all of the trainings. And I get that because I know I'm a part of Weight Watchers, and sometimes I feel like going to the meetings, and sometimes I don't. You know, so same thing with us too. So if you just want to join the mentorship to watch the courses, you can. Yep. Yeah, you can do that if you want to just join mentorship and then you know, just watch the trainings. I don't have a problem with that. And some people feel like they're cheating when they do that. I'm like, you're not cheating. It's okay. You can work the program however you want to. I'm not that person. I'm not sitting around saying, you can only join it if you come to the live trainings. Now, I think you'll do better if you come to the live trainings. I really do. I believe in my heart you'll do much better. You'll get that hands-on that you need, you know. Someone that's here from mentorship, do you think the live aspect of it helps you to develop faster? I think it does. And that's just my own opinion. I really do, because we talk about everything. Once you go through the training, you still might need some additional help with something, you know, but I like the live aspect of it, and that's why I wrote the course, created the mentorship program the way I did, because I just believe with that kind of hand holding, it kind of helps you to go next level. You're not in it by yourself, and again, at that price point, can't beat it. So to answer your question though, I would have you to get that book to go over step by step. I would have you visit the Clerk County website, state of Georgia. I think it's Georgia Clerk County. It's GCCCA or something like that. I would have you visit the website so you can find out what the requirements are for your county. It only costs like $50. Each state is each county is a little bit different. So that's what I would recommend, okay? It absolutely does. Denise Jenkins. Lori W says, yes, having the option gives you a peace of mind. Yeah, so you have options. You can do whatever you want. You can visit the live training, or you don't have to. Whatever you decide you want to do. Okay? Whatever you decide works best for you. You got options there. All right, what else we got going on before I get out of here? I'm doing my doing my thumbnail for this video. My client signed with a pencil. What happened next? That's what ChatGPT gave me. I'm gonna see what the people say. Do they like this thumbnail? All right, what else we got going on? That's it. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? What else? Anything else? All right, because I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Anything else going on? Okay, well, I'm going to get out of here. And now I do have a few new people that signed up. Just came on. Are there any questions I could ask? I always like to try to answer people. Texas on the 21st. What's going on in Texas on the 21st? What's going on in Texas? All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here, guys. On behalf of Notary Educators with Kimmi, I'm going to say have a great and amazing night. I look forward to seeing you all over at Mentorship. Don't forget about the book, Start Your Notary Business. It's not that complicated. Or Notarize Like a Pro. It's not that complicated. And check out our free resources. If you are brand new here, there is a tip sheet on how to get started also under free resources, okay? And Terry J says we'll be able to do online apps. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Oh, that's good, because yeah, our stuff is online. Then we print it and then we take it in there. So each state has a little different process. Each state has a little different process. For notary, you said for a rotary. I think you meant notary, right? Oh, online notary. Is that what you mean, Terry? But either way, that's great. Anytime you can do something remotely, okay? All right, guys. On behalf of Notary Educators with Kimmi. Oh, yeah, she's saying online notary. Cool. That's good. Congrats. I would do online notary. I would do in-person notary. I would do all notaries to apply. Terry J, now you're doing too much with these messages now. She means to apply for a notary. Okay, cool. Because I thought y'all Texas is already online. Yeah. Y'all already remote, but and you also got an increase in how much you could charge too this year or last year. All right, guys. Again, I'm out of here. I will see you over in Mentorship. Be blessed. Bye. All Things Notary, Notary Educators, LLC.